I'm Darryl Mitchell, and when I tell the story of the Mudcats baseball, I think of my son Seth. Seth and I used to come to Mudcats games in the early 90s. He was 5 years old at the time. We'd come up here for a few games, maybe once or twice a week. We really enjoyed baseball. So we'd come and hang out up here at the ballpark. And in 1998, Seth became ill, came down with a disease called Guillain-Barré syndrome. It sounds like a really intimidating term, but what it does is basically you go from being perfectly healthy. One day it strips all of your nerves, it attacks all of your nervous system, and after about 4 or 5 days he couldn't walk, and he never walked again. And so he was confined to a wheelchair. And so in 1999, I believe it was, my parents bought us season tickets, because that being in a wheelchair, Seth could come up here and hang out at the ballpark, and we started collecting autographs from the players. And so we'd come up here, and he was still struggling with his illness, and there would be days he just didn't feel good, but coming up here just made him feel that much better. And the players we'd always go out and get autographs and meet with the players, and they always made him feel special. And so he felt normal, being in a wheelchair. It made him feel normal. And so we collected autographs over the years, and we met a lot of players. I remember several players would give him bats and things like that. And then at 2002, when we met a player named Matt Holliday, and Matt became kind of a friend to Seth. And I remember Matt making a comment later on, and it wouldn't matter if he was 4 for 4 or 0 for 4, Seth would treat him the same way. And so we became real personal friends with Matt and his wife Leslie. And a month after the season in 2002, Seth passed away. Didn't see that coming at all, And then Matt and Leslie, I actually texted them and let them know what had happened, and they were just distraught, obviously. And they actually sent money to help pay for a plaque to go here permanently in the stadium in honor and memory of Seth. And because of that, Matt and Leslie became my friends too after that, and I would go see Matt play, and it was just my connection back to Seth. And in fact, later on they had a fundraiser when he was with the Cardinals, and it was for a charity that Seth had been benefited from, Make-A-Wish Foundation. So my years with the Mudcats, now 17, 18 years later almost, Seth's memory lives on here. In my opinion, you can allow your loved ones to live on, or you can let them die. And I choose to let Seth live on right here in this stadium. The plaque is a great reminder, obviously, but also just being here. He was born, his birthday was March 23rd, so it kind of at the beginning of the baseball season, and he passed away October 5th, which is kind of the end of baseball season. So, for me, Seth's memory just lives on right here in this ballpark.